concert. My name is William Van Medical, and I'm the principal. It is my pleasure to have all of you with us in our in-person concert performance. So thank you for coming out this morning. We're very excited. You can clap. So not a better time as to have a winter concert on the first storm that I believe is rolling in this afternoon. So all of us snow enthusiasts are excited to see the snow. So we are there. Those of you that are not, it is on its way, I believe, today. So bear with us as we go throughout the course of the day, attending more than one concert. I know your students are excited to play in front of a live audience. They have waited for over a year and a half to do this. So we are very excited. And I want to share just a couple of thoughts with you and then a few thank yous near the end. The first is that music education is important, and the ability to play an instrument or sing are skills that cross all areas of learning. As a parent of 2 children myself, both who participated in band, I firmly believe that the value of music in programs in our schools is absolutely exceptional. And I can't encourage all of you, as I'm talking to those who believe in the same thing as myself, how important music is. And it's truly remarkable. It's the one thing that you really can watch your children grow. As you know, this is our 7th grade band. Those of you who have experienced 6th grade at the beginning of learning an instrument all can truly appreciate what you're going to hear this afternoon, or this morning, as I said. I do want to thank a few people real quickly, though. The PTO did donate our placentas that used to point cents around the gymnasium, so we'll say thank you to them. Laura McIntyre, Friends of the Music Program, President of the Friends of the Music Program, and Carla Lees for organizing our hospitality room. Mr. Serge Berlio, Director of Music for Londonderry Schools. Serge, are you here? Stand up, maybe we can just have... All right. Also, our LMS custodial staff, they were here late last night. They will take down, put up, 5 times today, setting up for each different concert performance. So we want to thank them as well. Laura Lambert is our administrative assistant in the main office. She did our programs for us. Ryan Barrett is an LHH graduate, and for his help with the concert transitions and sound, as you see, he helped me out with the microphone this morning. John Bulio and his group will be taping and recording our concert today, so you may be able to see it live again on YouTube later on today. And then thank you to all of you who are here, to our parents. Your continued support and the value placed on music education is what makes Londonderry School District simply an exceptional music program. So before we begin, a few quick reminders. Once the performance is finished, we ask that you exit promptly, but please be careful on the tarps that are down on the floor. They are easy trip hazards, so please don't rush out. Watch for cords and so forth. And just, if you wouldn't mind, silencing your cell phones if they're on, just in case so they don't walk while the kids are performing. Other than that, 2 last reminders. If you do need to use the restroom, there are ones where you came in right near the exit. And if you choose to do so, you exit out to my right, straight down the hallway. The ones on the 8th grade hallways are available to you as well. All right, at this time, please sit back and relax. We are very excited to have all of you here. Very excited to have our 7th grade students perform. And let me introduce Mrs. Sarah Johnson. She is the band director for the 7th grade. Thank you very much.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you all for coming out to see us this morning in our first performance. We are so excited to finally be able to play for you live. Before we start, I just wanted to say what a pleasure it's been working with your children. They are such hard workers. They've made so much progress. It's been a challenging last year with only a limited amount of music classes with the whole schedule that we had last year. I think I saw them less than 30 times all year for music class. This year it's so great to have them back for a couple days a week. We had about 10 new notes under our belt last year. This year we have over 20 new notes, so we've made a lot of progress. I'm so excited to have them perform live for you today and can't wait to see what they're going to accomplish in our spring concert. Before we get to our concert pieces, I wanted to give you a little sneak peek of what it's like during our rehearsals. So one of the first things that we do when we come into band class and start warming up is tune. That's what you heard us doing before Mr. Van Bennekom spoke. So we all try to make sure we're matching the exact same pitch together. Another thing that we do is work on our scales and our arpeggios and our third, because when we are able to play all those notes from here to here, we're able to play any songs that are in that range. So one of the first songs, or the first scales that we learned was the concert B-flat scale. So we're going to show you a few of the scales that we warm up with every day. Thank you so much. The next scale that we learn is the concert E-flat scale, and the notes go a lot higher in this scale. So it took a while to get some of those high notes out, but we think we kind of mastered the E-flat scale. So that's our next one for you. Challenging. Some of them are harder than some of the concert pieces because of the range of notes. The last one that we learned for this year is the concert F scale. This one was the most challenging. It's the highest notes that we're able to play right now, and it's still kind of a work in progress, but we thought we'd give you a little peek at what we're doing right now to try to perfect those high notes. I think sometimes we feel like we're going to shatter glass when we get up to these really high notes. So here's our concert F scale. Thank you again, thank you. Aside from learning these scales and warm-ups, another thing that we do every day in band class is work on some songs out of our book. Sometimes we work on rhythm exercises, sometimes we work on note reading. So we're going to play one song from our book called Go for Excellence. It was our first summative assessment for trimester 1. So they all had to master this song. And it was a challenge because not only were they reading their regular notes, but then they had to know if they were supposed to make a note sharp or make it natural or make it flat. So they had to know the difference between the regular notes and then adding the accidentals. So I think they all mastered it. I think they all aced it. So here's our goal for excellence. Thank you again. All right, so we are on to our concert music. Aside from working on the scales and rhythms and warm-ups, songs out of the books every day, we decided to take on 3 concert pieces for this concert. Learning a concert piece is a lot harder than what we were doing by playing in unison, where everybody plays the same thing at the same time. Concert music requires every section to be able to focus on their part, but also to get it to fit perfectly together with all the other parts going on at the same time. So this first song we're going to play for you is called African Noel, and it features some of the percussion section on some new rhythms that they learned this year. Thank you so much. The next concert song that we have for you, Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairy, it was challenging to learn because there were a lot of new notes that required us to add sharps and flats and naturals. It also helped us to work on balance by listening to each section and supporting whoever had the melody and not overpowering that section, letting them shine when it was their time to shine. So we hope you like Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairy. treat for you up next. We have a flute player in our band, Alex. He's been taking lessons on the flute for the past 4 years. He has also performed with the Northeast Massachusetts Youth Orchestra, and for 2 years. And in addition to playing the flute, he also plays the alto flute, which you're going to hear today. And he just recently taught himself to play mallets, so he can also play in our percussion section as well. And I'm not sure if you've noticed, we have other people that keep moving from chair to chair because they play more than one instrument. So I'm really proud of all these people that are taking on extra instruments. So Alex is going to perform for you today on the alto flute. up to our last concert song. We're most proud of this song. We had so much fun learning it. It's one that requires each section to play their own solo. And not only did we have to learn to play the solo, but I also threw the extra challenge at them of having to memorize it. It's a pretty quick song. It goes by so quick, it almost feels like you're just starting to enjoy it and it's already over. So I wanted to give you just a little preview of each section's little solo before you get to hear it in the full song. So our trumpet section is going to play you their solo first. 1 and 2, and 1, 2, ready, go. And our clarinet section, 1 and a 2, and a 1, 2, ready, go. And our sax section, 1 and 2, and a 1, 2, ready, go. And our huge low brass and wind section, 1 and a 2, and a 1, 2, ready, go. And our flute and bell section, 1, 2, and 1, and 2, and ready, go. All right, we're going to put it all together for you in our combined song here, and I just want to thank you all again for coming out to see us this morning. You've been a great audience. I wish you all a happy holidays and enjoy our lessons.
Round of applause for our celebrating band and our vocal band. All right, everyone, have a very nice rest of the day. Please drive safely. Happy holidays, everyone. And 7th grade.